Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to SB Racing. We are back with the lovely guys from the MRC for another commentary video. We're back with the gttcc, the Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship. This is round 5, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is round 5. This is races 7 and 8, and we are at Fuji for this one. So the guys have been out for their 15-minute qualifying. I'm just double checking. No, sorry. So round 4. It is still races 7 and 8, but it's round 4, not round 5. So that is a mistake on my behalf. I apologise. But yeah, we are at Fuji. The guys have been out and they have done 15-minute qualifying. We've got some lads that couldn't make it from the week before back in this week as well. So it's a bit of a bigger grid, which is always a bonus. Yeah, I'll talk you through the grid now, and we'll get these guys underway for another half-hour race. No rain is forecast this week, so it should be dry races, and it should be flat-out 30-minute races. So, yeah, after 15 minutes qualifying, Gary put it on pole position in his Lamborghini, so congrats to Gary for the pole position. P2 is Ginge in his Sirocco. Staffy in third in another Lamborghini. It's a bit of a Lamborghini fest this first race. P4, Tyre Slayer, you guessed it, a Lamborghini. P5, Bowman, you never guess what he's in, guys. He's in another Lamborghini. P6, it's Scott, and you could only guess what he's in, guys. It's in another Lamborghini. Berserk Boy in P7, guess what he's in? He's in a Lamborghini. We've got Benji in Scooby, so Benji has not gone for a Lamborghini. Stevie in his Renault. McGann Trophy in 9th. Evil in a Citroen in 10th. Bubsy in 11th in a Ferrari. And Fast JMS in another Citroen in 12th. So half-hour racing in Fuji then. We've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are racing in Japan then in Fuji. Does everybody get away cleanly? That is the question. So far so good. That is an absolute rocket of a start from Benji, who gets into the side of Ginge a little bit. Staffy runs wide. So there was a little bit of bumping and bashing. Nothing too much. Everybody's still on circuit. Everybody's still racing. So we'll take it. But Gary still leads, and he's just trying to run away. Ginge in P2. Benji with an absolutely cracker of a start has got himself up to P3. Tyre Slayer, who's gone for the mediums on the front, is up into P4. Berserker in P5. Fast JMS, another great start from Fast JMS from last to 6th. Bowman in P7, so he's dropped down a few positions. Stevie Scooby in 8th, Evil 9th. Staffy has dropped down a lot of positions, so not a great start from Staffy, down into P10. Scott in P11, and Bubsy in 12th. Gary still leads and is looking to get away from Ginge as quickly as possible. He's driving it like he stole it on lap 1 is Gary. Ginge is just trying to hang on to the back of him. Benji, after his unbelievable start, has picked up a penalty somewhere, so he could lose a few positions here, Benji. It's in a real shit position, if you excuse my French, right at the start of this long straight, so you lose a hell of a lot of time. So Berserk Boy and Tyre Slayer have got past them. Does Fast JMS get past? He doesn't, but he's got Bowman looking up the inside of him. It's a lovely move from Bowman then, so Bowman gets himself up to 6th and gets past Fast JMS. Stevie up to 8th, Evil in 9th, Staffy in 10th, so Staffy not had a great start to this race. Gary absolutely flying in that Lamborghini. Ginge just trying to hold on to him best he can. Tyre Slayer doing a good job with them mediums on the front. Berserker, Benji, Bowman, Fast JMS, Stevie Scooby, they're all pretty close together still. Bowman looking to make a move on Benji. Oh, a little bit of contact there. They both keep on tarmac, and Bowman gives the position back then, so fair play to Bowman. Giving the position straight back to Benji after the contact as they exit the last corner. Staffy's up to 7th. Fast JMS has got a penalty, so he'll be pulling off to serve that. Scott has dropped down to 12th then. Gary still leads, and he's just starting to pull away from Ginge a little bit now. Ginge picked up half a second penalty somewhere, so he's got to be wary of Tyre Slayer. I know that Tyre Slayer's not too close to him, otherwise Tyre Slayer could nick that position off of him. Zerka Boy's in 4th, Benji's in 5th, battling with Bowman, who's in 6th. Staffy in 7th, got past Fast JMS and Evil. Fast JMS can lose some more positions once he serves his penalty as well, so we'll come back to that. Scott was on the controller this week, down in 12th, so he's not having the greatest of race ones. But it's only 4 minutes in, anything can happen. Gary is absolutely storming away at the moment. First fly lap of a 46 dead to Rick's 46.6, so he's trying to put as much time into these guys as he can, and with Ginge picking up a half second penalty, it's going to enable him to get even further up the road, Gary, so the perfect start so far as Ginge serves that penalty then, so Gary should hopefully be able to just run away with this now and concentrate on his own race. Tyre Slayer's gaining on Ginge, so that's going to pull him back into this pack, so he's going to have to start battling with these guys, and that may allow Gary to get even further away, so we'll come back to that. Oh, so Bowman did get past Benji then. Let's have a look where this happened. Down into T1. I think it was before. Yeah, so yeah, pretty straightforward for Bowman that one then. Bowman moves up to P5 then. And goes purple in the first sector then, so he's having a good lap so far as Bowman on lap 4. Now trying to catch up to Berserker Boy. Benji trying to stay on the back of him though. Staffy hunting them two down in front. Evil just dropped off Staffy a little bit. Stevie's hunting him down. Bubsy made a couple of positions up in that Ferrari. Up to P10 now, this Bubsy boy. Making moves in the right direction. He has got Fast JMS all over the back of his rear bumper. Scott is just watching these two guys ahead battle, and as I say, that he runs wide, so that might be a penalty. Getting it all sorts of sideways through there, and it is then, so Scott picks up a half-second penalty for that. Let's go back with the leader, Gary. And he's pulling away from that Sirocco behind now is Gary. Tyre Slayer, desperate to claw Rick in. Berserker Boy is also trying to get himself onto the back of these guys. Bowman is trying to hunt them down as well. He's bringing Benji along with him. What will be 7 minutes in? No, still 22 minutes to go. Still a long time. Anything can happen. Staffy's on the charge, trying to catch up to Benji and Bowman. Evil. Yeah, they're matching each other in the 47s. We've got Fast JMS and Bubsy battling it out. Fast JMS gonna overtaking opportunity down into that corner if you're close enough, but Fast JMS wasn't on that occasion. So Scott is just going to watch these guys disappear a little bit more away from him after when he serves his penalty. Not the race one he was hoping for, I'm sure, but puts him in a good position for race 2 if he stays here. Still a long way to go though, as Gary starts lap number 6 then, still leads this race from Ginge, and Tyre Slayer in 3rd, so these are 3 podium positions as it stands. Berserker is lurking about. And Bowman also trying to close that gap as much as he can as well, so Tyre Slayer's got to concentrate on Ginge in front rather than Berserker behind. And as I say that, he runs it a little bit wide there, but maybe their mediums are not just up to temperature, just not come in yet maybe. He's doing well to keep Berserker, who's on a soft behind. Have a look at tyre strategies. Yeah, soft. So only Tyre Slayer has gone for a hybrid tyre setup with the mediums on the front. He's making it work. He's making it work for him. This Tyre Slayer is in the 46s, so it's working. Flinging onto the back of Ginge. Ginge also in the 46s, so he's been no slouch in this Sirocco since this race has started either. So Berserker, yeah, 46s. Yeah, Bowman, 47 dead, 46s. Benji, 47s. Staffy, 48 and some 46s. 47s, 48s. 49s for Scott. It's pretty consistent with these top guys, all in the 46s. Gary has got himself a lovely lead now to Rick in 2nd. Rick is just starting to pull away from Tyre Slayer, so maybe their mediums are causing him a bit of grief. Berserker looks up the inside here again. Don't think he's going to get it though, he doesn't. Bowman wants a pair of them, I think. It's closed right in. You can see him now, it's the closest he's been. Stay on board with Bowman and see if he can get close enough to make a move anywhere as they finish out this lap. Down into the chicane. Right on the bumper of Berserker now. So just going to look to get him a better exit than taking down the straight. So no, doesn't look like he's going to same machinery, aren't they? So it's not really going to gain too much on him, I don't think. Staffy in P6, you can see them guys ahead. We open they all start battling so he can catch up. Benji still trying in that Scooby of his. That front left's taken a beating already though. Tyres not too bad. Not too bad. Bubsy's alright. Scott's more than the guys ahead on his front left. Gary's front left's not too bad. Rick's tyres alright. Slater's alright. Bubsy Berserker Boys is quarter on his front left, as is Bowman, so these two guys are pushing a little bit by the looks of things. Got considerably more tyre wear than the guys ahead, because these guys haven't really had to battle, have they? Neither has Tyre Slayer. Bubsy's been trying to get past, so maybe that's why he's used more of his tyre. Same with Bowman. Bowman's had to overtake a few people. So, interesting. Staffy's about the same. But Gary then, with 14 minutes gone, still leads this race. He's just run away at the start. So Rick's only just going around the first corner now, so it tells you the sort of lead he's got on these guys behind him. Tyre Slayer has just dropped off of Rick, or Jim shall I say now, so let's go purple in the first sector though. Circuit Boy be desperate to get onto the back of Tyre Slayer, I'm sure, as will Bowman. Desperate to get onto the back of these guys ahead. Staffy, after not the greatest of starts, is back up to 6th. A bit of lag from Staff, so the guys around him will have to be a bit aware of that. It's a little bit all over the place. Could be dangerous in and around other cars. Gary comes into the final sector. Still leads as he comes out the final corner to start lap number 10. Chinch in P2 had that collision at the start, but managed to keep it on the track and has been in P2 ever since. Tyre Slayer opted for the medium front tyres and he's making it work for him in P3. It's been a brilliant race so far for Tyre Slayer. Berserker Boy been in P4, he's just dropped off Tyre Slayer now. It looks like Bowman is trying to hunt him down as Bowman goes purple into the first sector then. So Bowman's been in the 46s, he had a 48 on lap 8 though, so something happened there. He must have run wide somewhere or done something. Staffy, some 46s, he's now in the 47s. Benji, cool. That front left tyre of his is dead. Looks like the Scooby's not the greatest on tyres. Scott down in 12th. Not had the greatest of first races. Gary then. Just got to keep it on the tarmac. He's got 13 minutes of this race left. Ginge back after not being able to make it last week, and I'm sure will be very happy if he can keep P2. See some vital points back on the board for him after a week of not scoring any. Also, Zerkboy and Bowman. Bowman then. Let's go on board with Bowman. Yeah, so in the slipstream, throws it up the inside. And I'm pretty sure he probably gets... Yeah, so basically past him before they even have to start braking. So another good move from Bowman then. Gets himself up to P4. Berserker Boy will not want to give it up that easy, and I'm sure we'll be looking to make the move back. Staffy still just trying to gain on these guys in 6th. Gary, as he goes 2/10 purple then, so we shall stay on board with Gary as he closes out this lap and see if he does in fact beat his fastest lap of the race so far that he set on lap 2 of a 1:46.073. Let's stay on board then. So comes through this left-hander on the power, onto the brakes, and get it tucked into this right-hander. On the power, down the big long straight. So, does he go quicker then? Oh, he doesn't. So, he lost a little bit in that last sector then, did Gary? Thought he might have gone a bit quicker. .4, Ginger's fastest. Tyre Slayers. 46.9, no, 46.8 by the looks of things. 46.2, 46.6, 46.4, 46, oh sorry, 47.3, 47.3, 47.5, 47.5, 47.3, 47.6. So pretty similar sort of times really. Gary is just running away with this though. A little under 10 minutes now. He's not put a foot wrong all race. It looks like he will take this race 1 victory at Fuji. Ginge just doing what he needs to do in P2. Same with Tyre Slayer and P3. Bowman is trying to hunt him down. P4 as they come towards the last corner to finish off lap number 12. Berserker Boy has just dropped off Bowman a little bit. Staffy is trying to hunt him down. Evil. It's got a nice gap to Benji now. Benji's tyre is almost dead. Is it going to make half hour? Well, we've got Bubsy and Fast. JMS having a little bit of a ding dong. Stevie looks like he wants to get involved as well. Getting in the slipstream of Bubsy. Scott See them all up ahead having a little fight. Hoping they make a mistake and he can nip in or catch up to them. Gary then, as he starts, well, I say starts, there's a good couple of corners into lap 13 now then. Ginge, P2, tyre slayer, Bowman is catching him, but tyre slayer's tyres are in a lot better state than Bowman's. His front left is really suffering now. It's pushing, so is Berserker Boy, his tyres just as bad as Bowman's. Staffy's is a little bit better than theirs. Seems to be in this hurricane, if you're around cars battling, you seem to kill these tyres, whereas if you're just sort of on your own, taking your lines, you seem to be able to keep the tyre life a lot better, so it's an interesting one. Gary still in total control of this race 2, race 1 at Fuji. It's a good 4 or 5 seconds up the road to Ginge in second, and these are a good couple of seconds to Tyre Slayer in third. Then you've got a good second or so to Bowman back in fourth, who's got Berserker Boy all over him. Staffy is catching these two up as well though, so Staffy could come into play here. But Berserker Boy and Bowman will have to be careful with a bit of lag Staffy's got. He's lagging about a little bit. Is Staff. Evil in 7th. Don't think he's going to have to worry too much about Benji and Bubsy or these guys behind, because they're having a good little battle here. Top on board them, stay with these guys. Stevie Scooby and Fast JMS are going to come and get involved in the action as well by the looks of things. So, and you've got Scott as well. Oh, he's just dropped off of him a little bit. Thought Benji might have been close enough there, but he isn't. On this occasion, what are we? 25 minutes in basically, so we've got 5 minutes left. Well, Benji's tyres are gone though. Benji's just holding on for dear life, I think. Stevie Scooby's tyres aren't too bad. Fast JMS's are a little bit better, so, oh, and as I say that, Steve has a big moment on exit in that McGann. Yeah, didn't know if he'd so yeah, just loses the rear end, getting on the power. Benji's got a half-second penalty. They won't serve it till the next lap, will he? No, so Gary them comfortably running away with it. Under 5 minutes now, and he will take the race 1 victory. Ginge in P2, just got to keep it on the tarmac, and it'll be another good podium on his return. Tyre Slayer worked absolute wonders with using the mediums in P3. Bowman in P4, but he's got a half-second penalty. Staffy. Oh. Lagging a little bit his Staff, but Bowman's going to lose these positions here on the straight. Once he serves his penalty, they're too close to him. Here we go then. As they come through the last couple of corners, stay on board for Bowman as he serves his penalty, but he should lose 2 positions here to Staffy and Berserker. Bowman serves the penalty then. Past. Staffy goes past. And Berserker Boy go past then. So Bowman couldn't have picked up a half-second penalty at a worse time. And Staff and Berserker get past him then. Just under 3 minutes to go. Scott get Benji. He will. So Benji's tyres. Yeah, he has got a sliver of tyre left as Benji. Gary has absolutely run away with this one. As has Ginge really. Tyre Slayer is just pushing on now. Staffy has managed to get past Berserker and Bowman on lap 16, get himself up to P4. So, good bit of racing from these three guys. Not easy to do. But no accidents have happened, even with the lag of Staffy. Scott has got past Benji, but Scott's got a second penalty, so Benji should get past, but is Benji going to have to pit? He's going to have to, is he? His tyre is gone. Gary. We're at 28.36. So he might maybe get one more, or this might be the last one. I think this will actually be the last one. Is Bowman going to get past Berserker here? No. Or does he? No. Not close enough. Bubsy's caught right up to Evil. It's Gary that still leads. I think this will be the last lap. We'll stay on board with Gary. Tricky sequence of corners there. Very easy to get it wrong on one run wide. So I think Gary might get another lap, you know. Or will he? 10 seconds? No, I don't think so. I think this will be the last lap. Yeah. So, yeah, this will be the final lap then. So Gary will take the race 1 victory. Weaving in celebration, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Gary wins at Fuji. Rick will finish P2. Tyre Slayer, great race for Tyre Slayer, takes P3. Staffy, great recovery, will take P4. Berserker Boy will take 5th. Bowman will take 6th. Evil will take P7. Bubsy will finish 8th. Fast JMS will finish 9th, I'm sure. Oh, hold the phone. No, I don't think Steve's far. Yeah, so he will finish 9th. Steve will finish 10th. Scott will finish 11th. And Benji will finish in 12th. Oh, that's race 1. Done and dusted. Join me again shortly for the second race of the evening at Tokyo Expressway. Thank you guys for watching and see you all again soon.